Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic.
What would you do if you woke up tomorrow and the year is 2005? Get ready to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. Edit, wakes up, lots of notifications. Redditors finding a way to be all, actually, about impossible hypotheticals. Never change guys. I know Bitcoin was launched in 09, not 05, and I know I could have mined it, but dropping even £50 on Bitcoin would cost less than any computer capable of mining it, and shorting the housing market would be even more expensive. Actually weird that you guys didn't mention Google, who purchased YouTube back in 06 just before their stock prices exploded. I was 20 to 21 back then. When you say get ready, do you mean wait 4 more years lol? Well, in *2005 I was 19, so didn't have a ton of money available for investing. Assuming I'm back to the age I was, I'd do everything differently, make better and lasting friendships, nurture talents like singing or some sport. I'd just make a better version of myself. This is what I feel the most. Everyone's talking about Bitcoin and stocks, why bother with the hassle? I'd just grab a big lottery number and hold on to it, but what gets me about this is that it isn't the money that means the most to me, it's time. As I've gotten older, I miss the money I've wasted here and there less and less and find myself feeling a great sense of remorse for the time I've wasted. I just wish I wasn't in such a hurry to grow up and be an adult. I'm often impressed when a youth is self-aware enough to know they're a kid and enjoying it. I never understood that. I always had so much responsibility. When leaving for Texas when I was 23, my dad tearfully apologized to me when I was leaving, saying, "I'm sorry you didn't get to have fun and get into trouble and just be a kid." Yeah, this one gets me. Edit, I did incorrectly approach the question in regards to the lottery. If I had no foresight into it being 2005 tomorrow, I wouldn't know any lottery numbers. Unless I could monetize the knowledge of 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42. Which ironically aired in 2005. I'd hug my sister. She died in 2006. So sorry for your loss. Thank you. I'm firing up Halo 2 on Xbox Live ASAP. Break up with my boyfriend at the coffee shop he liked and I didn't. Damn, you've held that grudge this long. I still hate my high school bully and it's been 23 years. If it was 2005, I'd probably take a moment to appreciate how chill things were, no constant notifications, just enjoying the little things like burned CDs and instant messaging. I was playing my 2005 Party Mix CD in my car recently, 50 Cent Yin Yang Twins Missy Elliott Chingy, even today it's an excellent mix. All acquired through LimeWire Victory Hand medium dark skin tone. Go pee. I almost always have to pee when I wake up. File for divorce. Check into rehab. Look forward to not wasting the next 2 fucking decades of my life. I guess that's the first 3 things, sorry. May the next 2 decades be full of living, my friend. Run all over campus trying to find my late wife and meet her 16 years before I actually met her. My wife and I would be newlyweds. After hugging her for a long time, the first thing I'd do is get her to the doc to start figuring out how to avoid losing her earlier this year. Fuck man, I lost a daughter and a marriage. Those things stick with you. I hope you are well. Buy a house and sell it for 5 times its value today. Not wait 2 more years and buy 5 houses. Better idea, buy 5 and be a landlord. Go hug my dad. Breathe a huge sigh of relief and do everything differently. I'd go find Kid Me and end that little fuck. There can only be one. Wouldn't that create a paradox where you then should cease to exist since past you was killed by future you? I'm going multiverse over here, but I suppose op has last say lol. Tell Blockbuster to buy Netflix. Shit, in 2005 you could start Netflix. Netflix started in 1997. Tell my best friend she's going to be diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer in 2017 and have her catch it before it spreads and takes her life in 2023. That's heartbreaking. Wishing you love and light. File for divorce instead of trying to make it work for another 10 years. Yep, same, but 7 years. I got remarried in 2015. I'd go find her sooner. Like everyone else, I'd buy Apple and Nvidia stock. You would do better to wait until the market tanks in 2008. Seeing one wakes up before the housing market collapse, you are better set up to benefit from that than any of the other options. A few black swan events happen before 2008 which can get you the capital needed to do this. Buy in 2005, sell before it tanks in 2008, SND buyback. I'm not really an emotional man, but this one got me for some reason. There are just so many people who are gone now. The very first thing I would do is go to all of them and probably sob like a baby. Then, I would hug them for so long, until my strength was gone. I would save the ones I could and thank God for every second I had with them either way. Hell, they would probably have me in a straitjacket, but I wouldn't care. Yep, I'd spend every waking second with my mom, and others I've lost since then. But mostly my mom. I miss her. Would I be where I was in 2005 or would I be where I am currently? I'd say be who you are now, just in that year. I think the family that used to live in this house in 2005 would probably call the cops on me. Wait, so I'd have to go back to 2005 and instead of being a 17-year-old I have to remain my 36-old-ass self. That's be depressing because I couldn't talk to any of my friends or my now wife as they are all children. Tell George to go with HBO instead of Disney. Lucas, curious. Costanza. I would be the happiest. I would run to go spend the day out with my friends how we used to do. Plot twist, you go back to 2005 but your age is the same as today. They call the cops because some boomer wants to hang out with them. What is the 2005 version of a boomer? Try to warn New Orleans. Too late, Katrina already happened. It depends on what part of 2005. Don't bother talking to George Bush about it. He doesn't care. Maybe if we could get him to, Kanye doesn't go off the deep end. Buy Bitcoin, every dollar I could find, scrape together. Too early for Bitcoin, I think it was 2010. But at least you would have 5 years to save as much as you can to buy Bitcoin when it's available. Yay, in '05 you want to find a way to get into the housing shorts. Then take your winnings from the '08 collapse and buy Bitcoin. If I woke up tomorrow and it was 2005, I'd probably freak out at first, but then I'd enjoy the chance to relive some of my favorite memories. I'd definitely take advantage of the fact that social media wasn't all-consuming yet, and spend more time enjoying real-life moments. I'd probably tell myself to invest in some tech stocks like Apple or Google before they blew up, and enjoy the music scene while it was still dominated by albums, not playlists. I'd also have a blast revisiting old TV shows and movies, like Lost and The Office, and getting excited about what's to come in the next few years. Start campaigning for Bernie Sanders. Warn the Democrats in 2016 not to run Hillary. They were already warned and they didn't listen. Better yet, convince Trump to stay away from politics. Just stick with reality TV, golf, build your hotels in Russia, bang your hookers. But for God's sake, don't go into politics. I think a lot of people were already doing that. Whatever it takes to keep Trump from running for president in 2016. Sabotage production of The Apprentice. This is the right answer here. Also shoot Elon and Thiel in the balls. I would wet my diaper. Run to my mom and tell her that I had a worse dream, she died that year. Graduate high school and try all over again. Same here. I'd graduate with a much higher GPA than I originally did. I think I'd actually graduate with a lower GPA. My high school experience was all app classes and pressure. I wish I had more of a social life and just tried to enjoy being a teenager. Still have my high school body. I'm fucking someone. There are no weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Lol, I was in Iraq in '05. This is like the worst year to pick for me. Bet on Liverpool at halftime. A man of culture. Not a man of culture, a still traumatized Milan fan. Sounds so silly, but I would take my mom to the hospital if it was this same date in '05. She passed away on Valentine's Day in '07. Wasn't diagnosed until May of '06, that shit was in overdrive by then and just a shit show, and a constant trail of bad news till February 14th. I don't care who you are or how old you think you are, when you lose your mom you really get the shit knocked out of you. It's part of life and it's all good, but that's just what I would do. August, '03 lost mom to cancer, 10 days later grandma, dad's mom to cancer, about 10 days later first year of high school starts. Talk about one shitty fucking end to a summer when you turned 14 not 2 months prior, regardless of age as you said. So not '05 but playing off what you said. '05 probably asked the girl out I had no clue that actually had an interest in me for several years. Since I had a thing for her since kindergarten. Yeah, my mom died of a brain tumor in early '07, diagnosed in early '06. I don't know if 2005 would be early enough to treat an inoperable glioblastoma that was starting to wreck her speech and recall centers in early 2006. I feel you. My mom died in 2022 after 10 years of Alzheimer's slowly killing her. When she finally passed, I felt my grief was what it would have been if she had been dead for several years. Alzheimer's took that too. Be pissed that I gotta get on the bus at 7 a.m. I'd buy early stock in Apple, Google, and Netflix. I'd invest in tech stocks and relive the early internet days. The college completely different so I could have finished, not been in debt, marry my high school best friend. Invest my savings at the time in Apple, Google, Amazon, Bitcoin. Bet the Patriots at halftime of that Super Bowl they embarrassed the Falcons. Oh, that's good. I'd definitely put money down for the Giants versus Pats. 08 bowl water. The Giants cost the Pats the perfect season. I'd be rich. Either way I'd cry tears of joy if the last 20 years of trauma and negative historical events were just a dream. Tears of sadness over the lost love, lost friends, lost experiences. Cry with happiness. Fucking slapshot that kid from ever entering Harambe's enclosure and thus saving the timeline. See how it's like before the year I was born in. Fucking hell, my back. Good lord, I'm getting old. Oh, that would be fun. I was born in 86, so imagining being me, today, but sent to 1985. Could see a lot of cool movies, in theaters, that I only saw on TV later when I was a kid. I could try new coke, warn people about the eruption of Nevado del Ruiz and the earthquake in Mexico City. Lots of people died in both of those. I cannot believe they let 3-year-olds on Reddit. That cut deep. I'm just gonna go over here and practice saying, back in my day.